Alright, you guys, this is a book review. This is pretty much be my second video of the day. This is the Clio Evans, a hockey monster romance. But it's not just by her. It's by another author named Ashley Bennett. This is Monster Pucker and Monster Pucked. And this one is about a journalist who basically meets a Yeti and a Krampus. We're pretty much talking about a parallel universe if humans could pretty much interact with other beings and have relations with them and things like that. So Holly meets the Yeti, Flurry, and the Krampus Klaus. But the first time she meets them is in the locker room. They are pretty much having relations, getting it in, not trying to get demonetized. So, being that she basically met them pretty much in action, she met them in action pretty much right off the bat. And I was basically shocked and surprised that she met them right off the bat in the midst of everything going on. So, with that, she goes out on a date with them and everything else. And throughout the book, she pretty much, gets to know them, and everything else. But Klaus and Yeti is already made it together. So once they mate with Holly, that comes into play. And in the midst of all of that, she gets blackmailed. And once she gets blackmailed, she had to tell them anyway. So, with that being said, once they found out who blackmailed her, it was her ex. Because them two was pretty much in competition when it comes to, like, journalism with the players on the hockey team and things like that. So, pretty much after that, after they solved that problem, they pretty much made it official. Now, Monster Puck is basically about a vampire named Marco. He's mentioned in this one. He is basically Klaus's pretty much chef, a well-rounded person who basically can take on so many tasks. So he meets another a orc. He meets an orc named Erock. Erock is mentioned in this one too, only for like pretty much a brief moment. But with these two in here being at a vampire and an orc, I don't know how that idea even came into play. Even with this one, I don't know how this idea came into play, but it made perfect sense. But with these two characters, it was like pretty much a older vampire who done lived for centuries, taking on an orc who's very young and basically experienced and everything. So they ended up pretty much going out on a date, things like that. And with E-Rock being gone for away games, he pretty much questioned their relationship. He questioned it. And with anybody saying here questioning a relationship is basically hard because they don't know where them and that person stand. So with that being said, they pretty much had the conversation. They made it with each other. And now they basically are pretty much living happily ever after. So, yeah. The way Clio Evans and Ashley Bennett basically painted these characters is like crazy. But the craziest part is I read both of these books in less than 24 hours. Less than 24 hours. I don't know what it is about smaller, thin books. I can sit here and read half and then wake up, read the rest, and then read the other one. That's what it felt like. I read both of these books in less than 24 hours. So, yeah. If y'all want to sit here and get these books, go get them. I think the newer covers is I think it's probably on both of their Instagrams, because these are the ones I got from Amazon. So this is pretty much the original cover. So the other cover is basically different from this. If you basically sit here and basically go get it or probably search for it, But yeah, you can like, comment, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, with Scorpio 29 Valentine, and follow me up on Instagram at Miss Scorpio 29. I'll have Clio Evans link down below, and I'll have Tia Williams link down below too in my unboxing. So I catch y'all next time. Bye.